How do I hold it? It's more like a garden decoration. Just watch it blow in the wind. I think they Elmer's glued on a googly eye. They are not even at all. We're back with the lure reviews here, and I'm just trashing on some old baits. Here's a smaller one. This is the torque lure. Get 'em with the Bill Kelly's torque lure. There's all that, and then just over here, big fish and very standard text. Fat spiral action, again and again. You'll need a swivel to avoid frustration. A cast above the rest. I kind of don't want to open that one because I have more. I could just keep that way right there, but this looks like the best one. I have micros too. This is pretty much ultralight torque lure fishing. You don't see these anymore, do you? There might be a reason why. Look at the googly eyes on that one though. This lure's crazy. I can already predict it's not gonna hook up good because there's only one treble hook on the back every time I've ever done that. And I've done it probably 6,000 times. Trying to make some sort of fancy new bait, but it's only able to fit one treble hook on the back. It doesn't hook up fish very well. Is that? It can't be. It's hard. Smells like an alkaline solution. Very crusty looking. Is that super glue and baking soda? Maybe that'll help with hookups? Because whatever comes up to sniff it will get snagged in the side of the face. Did I buy this off of a fella from eBay that understands the magic of super glue and baking soda? I got a frog looking one with a flat head and a weird red felt patch on the that area. It looks like it's got some super glue and baking soda in there too. That's super dull hook, unfortunately. These came with broken hooks and everything. I'm gonna have to do some hook replacements. The Bill Kelly torque lure. This is a wooden one. This big one, you can tell somebody was kind of in a hurry. Didn't sand that down. Maybe that's for the effect. But there's no parting plastic mold line on this. It's all carved with a gouge by somebody who was in a hurry. The torque lures must have been flying off the shelf. Virtually nothing is documented about the Bill Kelly torque lure. It doesn't even know an exact date. I think I paid like 70 bucks for all these. I mean, this is an old wooden hand-carved thing. Worth it. Maybe you're old and you have some knowledge about this bait that's worth sharing. AI doesn't, but this is the torque lure. That's quite the difference. All right, that's a little ridiculous for this lake. Got my musky mojo rod. I mean, I guess. I was expecting so much more spin. It's okay, it spins. Maybe they'll think it's a snake. There's like no resistance when you reel. Just a tube on the top. No confidence with that. Oh, the little one's faster. A little bit of splashiness too for the little one. Faster twirl. That's better. I would be confident with this if it wasn't just a rear treble hook. Oh. Let's try the ultralight. It's, oh, it sinks. That's kind of nice. It sinks flat too. It's the little tube that sinks. It spins the same speed as the medium one. Well, it spins a little slower, actually. Not very good. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I'd have brought the kayak if I knew I could get down here so easy. Do that next time. Before we move on, there's that green one. Looks like more like a frog. We have to try that. Because it has the flat nose. It might make more noise. It's probably the secret sauce. Yeah, it's more sloshy. It's nothing crazy. Blip, 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 blip. Okay. Well. Very shallow. What's this? Okay, that's a baby spotted bass. Going to the other side. I have the topwater froggy kind of one. Yeah, this is a hole right here. Oh yeah. Can we do it? Okay. They're not wanting the torque, darn. Whoops. That's unfortunate, but probably makes for pretty good bait. Dude, I can't get one of these perches. What in the world? I just want a perch. Maybe I should have just thrown the big wood all over the whole time. I just putzed around in my truck for like 3 hours. There's a few different spots I had marked, but then I went there and there's like no way to get to the spillway. Don't know where to park, seems private. I found a lake and a place I can park for free, I think. We'll see. Fish on. A herring. That's good bait. I have never caught one of these before. I think I'm gonna use it as bait and throw a rod out under the bridge here. I could do one of those thumbnails with the fish head under the bridge. We got a fish on, fellas. Just gonna tighten the drag and let it take it. All right. Let's set this down. This is on the herring head. That was quick. Got a channel cat. My first channel cat here. Not bad. Still have my bait. Catfish out of the lake. Be free. Middle of an 80-degree day. I don't know if that was lucky or not. Crappie on the 1.7. First bait in the new shop's gonna be a weird one. Dust collection set up for a lot of tools except the lathe. It's the first one I use. Makes more dust than I thought, not just the chips, but there's a lot of dust that comes off of this. I got the paint booth set up too, look at that. It's like a step inside and you're surrounded by your paint stuff. This is nice. Lead pot, rotisserie. Shop's pretty much done. Let's make a bait. Boy, that's pretty chopped up. So the only way I've thought to recreate the spirals is just by hand. Well, by Dremel. Did you hear that? I'm hitting my spindrift. with my Dremel cable. Anyway, I think that's the way that the original Bill Kelly's torque lure does it too. Seems to be a very by hand made kind of bait, if you know what I mean. It's not gonna be perfect, but we're going candy cane on it. Ball burbot. Almost halfway through, and I am surprised how easy that is. This isn't the body of a bait, by the way. We're doing something much different than the original offset. Those are deep on the original. I need to go deeper because we saw how these were spinning. A little slow. I want to at least match it, you know? All right, that is deep enough. Whew. Ouch, just touched a hot mold. I'm in a different shop. Like I said before, offset spinner bait. And this is the blade. This might be a bud. This might just be normal spinner, sink, I don't know. There's two different sizes we're doing. Lead's hot, mold's hot. Nice big hook. It just sits in there like that. And then, oh yeah, and you hook the eyelet. I forgot about that. Direct mechanical connection. Everything sits flat. This mold's pretty sweet. This is the SDG Go-To. This is the finesse. What we're using right now is the 1/2 ounce. That's not finesse. That felt good. I think a 1/2 ounce of lead will make this little piece of wood sink. That doesn't look out of place. Maybe it'll kind of suspend, you know? Maybe that's just a perfect amount of lead. I also need to figure out which plastic to put on the bait. We'll have to shoot that here at the Epic Bait Mold shop because I don't have a soft plastic shop in my shop anymore. I just come here for that. Thank you, Jason and Amanda from Epic Bait Mold.
Oh, the lead in there is not old.
Watch out, back up, don't breathe that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can eat the crayons, but you can't breathe the crayon smoke.
Oh my goodness. Get out of here, fam. Supposed to light that on fire, actually. Getting junk lead, apparently. Wow. This is pretty bad. Good thing you came here. We got the finest stuff.
Woo! Lead's hot.
That's way better than the smoke.
Woo! Oh yeah, then it doesn't get the smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
That's a lot better.
Learning. Look at that. We just did it and it got that much more.
Yeah.
Crust out.
It makes a big difference. Okay, and then to add to that, I shot some Tennessee shad with extra large flake, courtesy of Fin Guy. That large flake, it really throws around the plastisol. But that'll look good. Like that looks ridiculous with those large black globs. That's what we're putting on these torque spinners. There was the bigger 1/2 ounce spinner bait too. We're putting 1.4 inch prey baits on that, and oh my goodness, turned out, didn't they? The prey bait is capable of laminating that super big flake a little better. That's 1/8 inch flake. Crazy. All right, we're gonna make some fruity plastisol.
Perfect.
Are these things just gonna melt? I have no clue where these came from, but Fin Guy wants to try this.
It came from my cousin's house.
Dude, they're holding up.
They're holding up?
It's working.
Yeah.
Do we like the transparency on this, or
For sure.
we'll check it on the knife?
That looks really good.
There we go. Got it good. Ready, Fin Guy? Yep. They settled to the bottom.
That looks super good.
You can see the fruit inside. They didn't melt. Oh, there's a little bit of air bubbles. Yeah, they're heavier than the plastisol. They shot in and sank. There's some at the bottom of the sprue even. There's one of the 1/4 ouncers. I'm thinking dark, just black, maybe some highlight. We should try to color match the soft plastic. Starting with black, I have these. Finn's doing a little entrepreneur show. We're selling fridge magnets. Those are a couple molds of a bluegill fridge magnets. Spray some highlight over that matches. Just a little bit of gold. Then a little bit of blue. Silver blue. Eye clear coat. Clear coat's gonna be UV. I don't have eyes. that are exactly that size, so I gotta make some. That's better. More shine. It needed something. Now it's got something. Nice and slow. Let it drain. Starting with white, nice and bright. You gotta hit this from a lot of different angles to get full coverage. You can still see the wood down there. And to keep this paint job simple, just like the rest of the bait is, we're just gonna come in from one direction with one color, other direction, other color, probably gold, and metallic charcoal viola. I might regret this. Drip some blood red into the brush. And with it, only hit the inside. See, that's gonna be tricky. I am always up for unnecessary challenges. That was very difficult. That paint wanted to go everywhere. Not the cleanest thing ever, but it's interesting. I'm really wondering how it works as a spinner on a spinner bait now. Let's clear coat it and see. One sec. I was gonna do scales. I just went and ate lunch and I came back and immediately started clear coating. Scale reveal. That popped right off, didn't it? You can see them. They look fine. They do look awfully natural, actually. That's lovely, subtle scale effect. Clear coat again. Let's torque it on. That worked pretty good, actually. The twist application. Yeah, it's gonna spin this way. Hopefully that fast. Got a ball bearing swivel on there. It'd be so awesome if it spun way faster. Slap a 4.1-inch prey bait on there. Got it up and over the skirt collar. Widens out the head a little bit, but that looks fine. Makes the jig head look more like part of the body. That's the bait. Can we make this official today? The offset Marling torque bait. The test tank needs water. Let's go to the lake and see how this torques.
It's tough not knowing where any good fishing spots are. At least I got a chicken stick. I saw there were some people down here though. How does it work? That's spinning faster than the other ones, for sure. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, see if we can get a fish. Is that a smallmouth? That's my first South Carolina smallmouth since I moved here. Look at that. I don't think it would have ate it. It's about as big as the prey bait. I still have a lot to figure out. It's a big lake.
But we will. Get it all figured out and live happily ever after. And I'll probably catch a fish on this eventually. Just need some patience. The consistency, the speed and smoothness of the spin far exceeds what that Bill Kelly torque lure was doing. Just need to bump into the right fish. I went fishing with my neighbor Kyle. This is what the fish were eating that day. About that size, about that color. He was fishing with Tennessee shad and just destroying them. I was fishing with 1.7-inch prey baits and destroying them. We caught a lot of fish. Bonus fishing. We're going out tonight too. Hopefully they bite just as good. But oh, and if you guys want a quick little tour of the shop, I'll just give you the philosophy of how the shop's set up. There's a spider right there. That just got atomized. Some trash I still need to throw away, take to the dump. Wood processing center. This is actually just going down the line of what you need while making a bait. It's not exactly like that, but it's as close as I could get it. Dust collection containers. Got some DeWalt Cyclones. They're hooked up to some rigid vacuums, 5 horsepower vacuums. Very small little vacuums for 5 horsepower. That's why I got them. There's one down there too. Those automatically turn on if I turn on a tool. And they keep running for 5 seconds after I shut off the tool. Table saw, joiner, planer. This is like the big wood processing area. Drill press, no dust collection hooked up to that. Miter saw. Ideally this would have gone where the drill press is, but then I wouldn't be able to cut as big of wood because this is in way, so it's that way. Sanding, that has dust collection of course. And I probably use the lathe the least, so it's way over there. But all of that is right behind the main workbench where I do assembly, keep all my hand tools and stuff. I love having nothing on the wall. Just grab it out of a drawer real quick and then set it back down. I don't have to fiddle around with getting it back on the wall perfectly, you know? Oh, and the bandsaw's over there, kind of by the wood processing area. A little bit of storage for stuff. More storage for stuff, Makita stuff. I'm a Makita dude. Rotisserie, lead pot, UV lights. Didn't really want to put the lead pot around the dust, so it's by the paint station. Paint, lots of paint. That's a 7-foot shelf. Thought I was gonna have space, but I put all my paint on it and I don't. It's pretty much full. This is nice. When you're painting, you just want to pull things out, grab, and paint, you know? And this little roller drawer, very exposed drawer, is very convenient to just grab stuff off of. I got my stencils. They're slightly organized, extra brushes and stuff. I don't care that they're not all placed in perfectly. They're just, I need them there and you just grab them quick. And there's like lure eyes, some brushes, scale mesh material, stencils, stuff. Compressors tucked in there, right in the corner. I have this lovely seating area with an oak table. Might be walnut, I'm not sure. Where coffee can be drank at and thinking can take place if you're into that kind of thing. Little TV to throw reference photos up on while I'm painting. Oh, I got that little vinyl mat so the chair rolls better. Got my fishing rods over there. That's how much of my life I have left. Test tank right there if I ever fill it. Probably gonna keep the kayak in here. I do plan on getting a boat and using it for the first time in my life while I live here. It seems like everybody that lives here has about 4 boats, so I need one at least. There's the quick shop tour. It is certainly a massive upgrade from the old shop. Thanks to all of you. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and liking. Bonus fishing. On to the next bait.
So if we stay right in this little vicinity, see how they're chasing bait right now?
Oh, I see. I bet they're hitting stuff that's like 1.5 inches long, like little bait. There's one.
That one? There's a little spot.
Ooh, you're warm.
Looks like the water temperature is 73.
Feels good on the hands. Be free. That's almost like the feeder went off at a pond.
I set it up twice their body weight. On.
Oh,
That's a hybrid.
got a hybrid. Multiple species. It's like a 6-inch crappie.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, it would be going in the pot for sure.
Oh, it's a little striper thing.
Oh, it's a smaller one. Okay.
Wow, that really pulled for what it is.
All right, so if they're here, let's try to get the big ones.
I can't believe that pulled like that.
Last one?
Yeah, it turned the boat. That little guy did. What a fella. Oh.
Makes sense. End of last summer.
Yeah. It's that little one. It's a 1.7 inch prey bait. That's a herring.
That is a massive bait.
Catfish bait right here.
Dude.
Look at that. That is gorgeous. Whoa. Saw that. That's a good spot.
That is just under 2 pounds.
Yep.
That's a big 2 pounds.
Nice and long. Oh. There's a school here. There we go. Oh. Those are striper somethings. That was so close to making it official on the glass ball crankbait.
Only have on the boat.
Yep.
Personally, I have trouble.
Yeah, it's hooked good.
Let it back out.
We did it. I wasn't recording. Oh. But this is the glass crankbait. Glass ball crankbait right here. Fish do eat my baits here. It's official, thank goodness. I moved here, you know, it's kind of a necessity. The first bait legation fulfilled in South Carolina. Oh, Kyle's on. Nice. Got another. It's a little better. No! My line was tangled up on the front. There we go.